Well, hey, this is Brandon Wilmarth, and I've had several conversations over the last couple weeks about Outlook and their emails not being in there and this thing called Clutter. Hopefully you've seen an email or two from your site tech about Clutter, and if not, this quick video will help you understand. First, make sure that you open up the full Outlook program. Now, the very first thing that you can see is a long list of folders that I typically take emails that I don't necessarily need to keep into my inbox, and I put those over. So like Sandy's email to me about Clutter and requesting that I do this video, I'm going to go to my schools, elementary schools, and then file that away in Santa Fe. Now, I know some of you don't do this, but this really will help with staying organized and keeping your inbox, less than hundreds, maybe thousands of emails. Secondly, Outlook does this new thing where it analyzes what you instantly delete without even opening it. Now, some of us will actually read something, like from Sandy. I can read it right here. You can tell that I've already read it. But if I delete this, say, let's mark it as unread. If I delete this before I actually open it, a lot of times what will happen now is Outlook will say, oh, he's deleting all of those messages before he even opens them up, especially if you get email on your phone or something like that and you just swipe it and delete it. It's going to start filtering it into clutter. Now you can see I've got 2 clutter messages right now. The first is a EdWeb Daily Digest, and I don't need that. I don't need to know about this webinar, so I'm just simply going to delete it. However, you can see June sent me an email. Darn it, it cluttered it because apparently I've been deleting June's emails, and I don't want it to be cluttered. There's an easy fix. I simply drag and drop that into the inbox, and now Microsoft has been told, hey, that's not clutter. Now, clutter is different than junk email. If you look at your junk email, you probably have more than 32. You might have hundreds, but I try and clean this out every week or two. This is spam, basically, and you really don't need to worry about this. The only thing you want to do is probably delete it, clean up folder, empty folder, whatever you want to do. So we don't need junk email. Don't ever open that. Now, if you do find something in your junk email that isn't junk, you can do the same thing. Drag and drop it into your inbox, or even right click on it and tell it not to be junk. If you just absolutely hate clutter and don't want to worry about whether or not your email went to the right box, you can turn clutter off. The only way that I know to do this right now is by opening up your browser. I'm going to use Chrome today and going to Office 365. And if you don't know how to get to Office 365, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that. More homepage, your site homepage, go to Quick Links, and then find where it says Office 365 Login. This should be on every single site's Quick Links. So Office 365 Login, and then you'll get this page. I've already signed in before, so it remembers me. You just simply put your district email. It's going to redirect you to this Federation site where I put in my district password, and voila, I am now in my Office 365 dashboard online. So I have access to all of my Microsoft online programs right here. In fact, Mail is what I want to go to. I also want to show you this apps grid over here because it could be right here in the upper left-hand corner, and some of you might actually be seeing it right toward the middle right area. Wherever it is, click on it because this is the apps grid where you will be able to get to all of your accounts, Mail, Calendar, PowerPoint Online, Word, OneDrive. Today, we're going to go to Mail. And as soon as you get into Mail, you're going to see that it looks pretty much just like what your full program does. If you can't see all of your folders, you just simply have to click More, and there they are. There are all of my folders. So what we are going to do right now, though, is turn clutter off. Simply click on the cog and go to Options. And then over here, under Automatic Processing, click on Clutter. And simply select each of these boxes off, and then save. Now, I'm not going to because I actually like clutter. It does save me a little bit of time. Give it some time to learn you and what you do, or turn it off and just make sure that you read all of those emails. And, well, if you have any questions, email me at brandonwilmarth@moreschools.com, and have a great day.